Brent, not the greatest start to your Atlas Games virtual semifinal, a 19th place in event number 1. What are some of the things you tell yourself when you have a performance like that, but still 5 events to go to try to climb up that leaderboard?
Well, it's twofold. I mean, one, I've been doing this for a while and I've seen it happen, for myself, but also for many other athletes having a bit of a slow start. I also knew that my best events were coming later in the weekend, just based on my strengths and weaknesses kind of relative to some scores I saw in Europe. And the other easy way is being at home here. I actually didn't look at the leaderboard. So I had my coaches looking at the leaderboard for me, and I knew I was going to be down. I knew I was not going to be in a qualifying spot at the end of day one. And so, yeah, those are the two ways. Been doing this long enough to know that sometimes things don't shake out the way you want on day one.
When event 5 was announced, everyone takes a look at the movements that are in that event. They're like, oh, this is in Brent's wheelhouse. This is a guaranteed top 3, potentially an event win. What does that do to you mentally? Does that pressure impact you at all, that people are expecting you to put in a big performance?
Yeah, good question. I'd say not really. It's exciting for me to be able to put that in. I mean, typically it used to happen, at regionals, right? With the chipper every year, it was kind of like, oh, and some people would be gunning for me and like, I'm going to take it from him this year. And I never really fed into that hype. And, I wasn't one to trash talk before saying, oh yeah, I've got this one, because it's not over till it's over. I know that. I just try to focus on executing, and I was able to do that in event 5 again. Not quite as fast as I would have liked, but my grip blew up a little more than I might have thought, but didn't fail any rope climbs. But yeah, no, I didn't. I don't let that feed into it too much. It doesn't bother me. Just exciting. It's just exciting to have that opportunity and to have your skills kind of line up for a good event finish.
We've had some strange competition seasons, both in 2020 and here in 2021. A lot of virtual competition. What would it mean to you to be able to get back to Madison and compete on the competition floor in front of crowds and with your fellow competitors?
It would mean a lot. I mean, I've been competing since I was in kindergarten. I started swimming when I was in kindergarten, and ever since then I've competed at weekend sporting competitions my entire life, and this is the longest I've ever went without a sporting competition. It's been, Dubai, December of 2019 was the last time I competed in person. And when it was announced that I'd be going to the live semifinal, I wanted to get an in-person one. And when I got a live one, I was pretty disappointed. It took me, a day or two to kind of rally myself back out of that little mental slump. And it was from my wife, and she said, wouldn't have it any other way. What an opportunity to, I've historically have struggled with online competitions and done pretty well at in-person ones. And so what an opportunity to hopefully overcome that.
Brent, thank you very much for your time today. Hopefully we'll speak again soon, perhaps on a competition floor.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Mike.